Okay, right off the bat, we have a great 80s tub here. This looks to be a compilation of me trying to pack up better pieces for the collection to be dealt with later, which is now. Supernatural is one of those funky toy lines of the 80s that needs more love. It has the Magic Marker price, which is from Evans from the past. I'll talk about that at some point in the future. That huge find. I had about 400 to 500 carded Supernaturals for 99 cents each in my hands at one point. This is from that stash. So anytime you see a Magic Marker in black or blue, that's one of the Evans finds from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. We have Knockoff Troll, $3. Grocery, look at that. That's a real big increase, $3.50. And this is stuff I'd buy back in the 2000s and so forth for like $10 each because they were fun, cool knockoffs. And then, of course, the knockoff market expanded, and Spectratron and Flexatron and all the markets just got higher and higher. These never really went up in value, though. They are really cool. And you can see all the angles they were going for the troll popularity. But killer artwork. I love it. Troll fan in general, but it's fun stuff. I like to keep samples of everything. You know how that is? Like, it's just cool to have it. But at this point, as I point out all the time, that's what leads to all this. And this is just one room. So I'll have to make the decision of letting it go. That's totally... Oh, look at that. And I said I lean into the next one. So we have another one. This is also a better character. But, I mean, if they're not big bucks, these are probably like $25, $30 each. Some of the knockoff He-Man style figures are better money. This is not one of them. But maybe $30 each. That's fine. These were so difficult to find for so long. Big Aliens fan here. And, yeah, like these were like $20 each, 25. And then I guess the surplus was found in that storage facility, you know, many years ago. And then it was into that. These are like $5 each now. So definitely a keep, because I am a very big Aliens fan. Commando. I love my 80s toys first and foremost. Then the 90s, of course, since I'm a mixed breed, you could say, for both decades. Keeper. I like if they check. Why would you check off all of them, you weirdo? Like, would you acknowledge you already have them all? You just want... And I'm just confused because you're keeping them carded, let alone... Anyways, I'm going to be on a weird streak on that. So this is a cool piece. We have two of these. I'm going to keep these puppies. These are probably about $75 each now. These are not easy to get. And these things would show up at the toy shows pretty, let's say, uncommon. There'd be some frequency to them. But again, like, now people care a little bit. They're worth some money. Oh, there's a third one down here, too. Specs, I remember him was the most colorful of the group. But again, like you would go to a toy show, let's say it's 2002, and these would just be $15 each. That was like the basic price for an 80s unknown crazy toy line. And you carded $15 each, and you'd be like, yeah, I'll buy them. You know, it was cool. Gizmo, solid. This is like one of the most solid 80s toys that was ever made, was these gremlins from LJN. I should have... No, I sold it. I just remembered. I had a clear bubble one, but it was crushed. So I'm going to have to keep this one. See, now I already told you, this box was mainly meant for keep. Don't worry. We're going to get to like the Star Wars, that they purge the duplicates out. That's a whole box of Bakugan up there. We're going to get rid of the whole thing. Care Bears, get rid of the whole thing. So, like, you know, just going to tell myself it's okay to keep some of this. You know how it is. Secret of Nim, upside down. One of my favorite movies. I actually did just quote this movie recently. So I'll keep this. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to get really bad. I told you guys. It'd be like, I'm going to keep the world. Dino Riders. Huge Dino Rider fan. Sorry about that. This is a faded box of water damage. This is not good. Why am I keeping this? Is it opened? Yeah, so it's opened at least. So it's not sealed. I didn't lose any buku dollars there. So I'm going to have to hold on to this for now just to compare it to, which we will get to shortly, where the Dino Rider collection is. And purge it possibly. So in this condition, probably about $100, $150. So it's on the chopping block. Turtles, big turtle collector. Still shocked the market has gone up to the prices it's at right now. I mean, again, back in the heyday, no one gave a rat's, but we'll get into that later. Dead stock, but with some wear on it. I'll keep it for now. Same thing. We're going to hit turtle tubs. It'll be straight tubs of packaged 90s turtles. And then I'll be like, now I know it's a duplicate. We can purge it. This looks like this all came from my childhood house, and I think these were on display. That's the yellowing on the commandos. So I'll be keeping a lot of this. Oh, God, Voltron. Oh, wow. So this is a glass light, or glass light, from Brazil, packaged, sealed. Very difficult. So, fun story for everybody, if you care to know. In Brazil and South America in general, they weren't collecting toys at all. So, lo and behold, eBay starts cooking. It's the late 90s, early 2000s, and the people in South America, mainly Brazil, for all the exclusive stuff that they had there specifically, not so much, too much, a little bit Argentina, but everywhere else, not so much. They were like, oh my God, people are paying money for this stuff. So they went around and got all the remaining dead stock, which wasn't that much, of all their toy lines and just dumped them for sale. So I picked up like sealed 2-packs with the figures of the glass leet. I picked up these, just tons and tons. I have a straight case and just Voltron Alluras from glass leet. And it's nice that I kept one in really clean shape, because the joke is for everyone in South America, a couple of years later, they're all like, yo, these things are really cool. And of course, they sold off most of their wonderful high-end packaged stuff to people in America and Europe and so forth. So this is cool. I mean, it's not buku dollars, but, I'd probably say 150, 200, but you're not going to find one easily ever again. Oh, sweet. That's where these went. Chinese Dino Rider comics. We have all 3. Very difficult to find. We have Ninja Turtles. These are bootlegs from Korea, if I'm correct. No, these are Chinese. So these are little Chinese bootlegs I pick up in Japan. It was go hyakuen, so about $5 I paid. And this is stuff like I was collecting and hoarding stuff and databasing things before, most people were. So you'll start seeing some crazy stuff like this popping up. I mean, probably now people are aware of this stuff, but just ran out of time. These little horror gummy figures. This was Sengo Hyakuen, about $15. Was it Dororiman? This is Horuball. So this is subsidiary. So it's Takara, who had the license for Horuball, aka Mad Balls, and then this is their exclusive of monster characters for Horuball line. So these are collected now, pretty well known. I mean, when I was buying this, nobody knew jack on this, but I'm going to guess these are like $75 each. I might find a couple more of these and I'll purge those. My God, it's just one box. I'm already 7 minutes in. So these are a Beast Saga, and I was all excited about Beast Saga because I'm a big Battle Beast fan. These are the trading cards. This line just did not do well. They were really boxy looking. They didn't have that style that the original Battle Beast had that I just love so much. So I still have this stuff. I mean, retail probably this is junk, but it's just still fun to have. Oh, cool. So this is really cool. This is Mattel Slime. So if you guys know, this is the slime of He-Man, like the slime pit. This is produced by Sakuda / Mattel Distribution from Japan. I had to buy this one. It's pretty tough to get. It's really pretty tough to get, that's for sure. So not big bucks. I'll keep that. This whole box is pretty much a keeper here. You guys figure that out. Got Vasquez. Very nice. This is the carded one. Now, these are not pre-production samples. There were a number of these escaped to the market versus the European ones. So don't get all excited. They're not worth $500 each. These are like $75 each. I have a clean, unused speeder bike. Japanese dirt digger. You know what? I can let that go. I actually do not love crash test dummies that much. And I do love my Beast Wars, Cyber Shark. So the Japanese box, nobody cares much about. We're probably going to say $50, $75. And the Beast Wars like $75. But they reissued him, which destroyed the market. Speeder bike, probably worth about $100 a quarter, $150. But I want to let that one go. And the Vasquez. So pretty much we're going to keep most of this for now. And that was a lot longer than I thought for one. Oh my God, this was one tub. The other ones were not going to be as dramatic, or maybe we will. But, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one.